I'm not even gonna bother putting this horizontal. This clown doesn't even deserve the attention I'm giving him. But I'm just gonna reprove this lie that he somehow created something when he created nothing. It's been around for a long time. That's what I hate about this planet. I literally just came up with what was it? A way to remove the radiation from the radioactive water. They could then take the radioactive fallout and do what they usually do with it. It can turn into other things that they use for other things, you know, like really what they gotta do is use thorium. Thorium will then create uranium, but it won't create plutonium, which is the main problem. But they want to use that for weapons. Doesn't have meltdown problems, all kinds of stuff. It's nothing new when I'm bringing up with that, but I was the first one to realize that we could fix the problems with the radioactive water as far as Fukushima. They don't have to dump it into the ocean. They can make sure they could continue to have healthy oceans and marine life and all that, and just separate it from it, and at the same time make some drinking water at the same time. And there's also an infinite supply of water that's probably cheaper than this crap he's doing right here. I mean, either way, you could use solar power or whatever. It's only about, what is it, $1, $2 for like 1,000 gallons. It's ridiculously cheap. And yeah, like I bring that up, get like no thumbs up because I'm on this fucking this domestic terrorist list. They put me on that because they wanted to have all this excuse to have me gang stalked and all this. Alex Jones just did, well, one of his subordinates made a very good video about that. I'm gonna repost that. I might actually do it with some commentary, but I mean, I think it would be good because I could talk about my own personal situation. If you ever want to find out if you're being gang stalked, just look up to see if you're on a domestic terrorist list. Like, do a background check on yourself. And yeah, it's real. But anyways, and then you know, nobody gives me any credit. Nobody gives me no nothing. I figured out how to do anti-gravity superconductors at like any temperature. You know, room temperature superconductors, all that. Free energy from those same superconductors, anti-gravity from those same superconductors. Nobody gave a fuck, you know, because I'm on this list. Nobody's hearing me. Therefore, freaks like this can pop up and just steal ideas and act like they created something when they created nothing. And come up with the idea and do nothing. And it's only because the public doesn't support the right people. They support frauds, shit like that. Really pissing me off, man. It's really pissing me off. I hate a liar. I hate a fraud more than anything. I'm not even gonna zoom in on this trash. I'm gonna let him talk, and then I'll let him tell you he act like he created a fucking dehumidifier, but it's just been around since 1902. And I'm gonna show you how Google tried to cover up the previous inventors.
Actually creating water. How exactly are you doing that?
Oh, thank you for having me on the show to start with. Yeah, and also I also like walking and talking, so this is really good for me. I just finished doing a radio show. Hey, the water in its gaseous state that we have it in the atmosphere, it's the most plentiful state. Like here I am right now next to this waterfall in Chicago, this fountain, and Lake Michigan. The air is very humid. It's going to be 109, 110 degrees tomorrow at O'Hare and Midway airports. So that's going to mean there's a lot of water that's going to be in the atmosphere. And so what I've done is I've created a technology that allows you to pull that moisture.
See, he said he created technology that allows you to pull the moisture. He's talking about a dehumidifier. It's a dehumidifier, you fucking ape. He's literally sitting here trying to sound so fucking intelligent. Like, let's talk about something else, buddy. Let's talk about something you didn't YouTube. You didn't learn on fucking YouTube in 2015 or whatever the fuck you learned it, you know. Let's see how intelligent you are. Like, temperature doesn't necessarily mean humidity as well. You could be in a desert, you know. This guy's a fucking joke, man. Oh, I hate fucking frauds, man.
To condense that moisture out of the air the same way that you take a glass in the middle of the summertime and you put that cold glass, that cold bottle of Coke on the table. You've all done it, and that bottle of Coke just continues to sweat, right?
Yes.
Why don't you call what it is? It's called condensation, you fucking idiot.
Well, with that picture that you see of the machine right there pushing that water out, that machine does that using mechanical techniques that I've created over the years.
Mechanical techniques that he created over the years. I'm done. Done. The first dehumidifier was created when? By Willis Carrier. That's who actually created it. But there's actually another guy that was like, oh, this is a way to get free water. In the exact same year, I'm not sure who came first. They're both the same year, I believe, who used it to make water. Drinkable water. It's a dehumidifier, dude. 1902, bro. Oh, I created this thing, and I'm gonna act real secretive that it's just a condensifier of water, and it's called condensation. I'm not gonna use that word condensation though, because then you might figure out what it is. And my patents and stuff on something that's already been patented. It should be like, oh my god, I hate this guy, bro. I just hate him, bro. I hate fakes, man. And when I try and ask it, when was this first created? Who first created the technology to pull moisture from the air for water? They put this trash. They put him. They try to say him. You see? It wasn't him. You see this? This is what they try and do. That's what they try to tell you. This joke ass motherfucker. When it's all this goddamn money, that's something somebody else fucking did, man. Piss me off, bro. Like, for all the things I've created, I haven't got one interview. For all the records I've broken, I haven't got one interview. I haven't got one call. I haven't got one nothing. But this fool comes out, can't even properly explain it. Like, he probably just bought a fucking air conditioning device and like I'm just so mad at this shit. Like, I'm so mad at this, bro. Okay. So what happens when I try and tell them the truth? When I try to tell us, no results found for that. Nothing. Like, even when I just put this guy's name in. I just put his fucking name in. Oh, it's not showing his name now. Like Leon, what's it? Leon? Yeah. This is the guy who really did it. It's really the guy who did it. Died unknown by most people. You go to his wiki. Let me see. Like, if I'm trying to put water in, it doesn't know who he is. I try and put his water device in, it doesn't know who he is. It tries to hide it all. I can waste my time. Same thing with DuckDuckGo. So what did I do? I go back, I set it to, you see? I set it well before, because he was 2015, remember? Look, when, you see? 2015, when, you see up here in the description? I hate these kind of people, bro. I can put no music in this. This is just pure fuck this dude. Getting paid off motherfuck other people's ideas and shit, man. So 2013, a whole 2 years before that, right? Well, pull water out of the air, grab some ions. Moisture harvesting, pulling water out of thin air. Echo machine, that magic water out of thin air. Extracting water from air. How to get fresh water out of thin air. Moving moisture from homes with air conditioners. Drinking water from humidity. extracting water from the air. Airdrop pulls from the air. It's endless, bro. Like, endless. And then I asked the AIs, all of them. The first one to specifically pull drinking water for drinking water, was for him, same year. Because he's like, oh, this is making water obvious. Like whichever way it went, whether it was the air conditioner or whatever, whichever one came first, they both happened the same year. Because people used to have a brain back then, and you couldn't hide people back then so well. Like nowadays, easier to hide people, I've noticed. Anyway, so 1902 by exact same guy. I literally copy and paste that. Atmospheric water compressor worked by cooling humid air. The water vapor condensed in the water collected for purified for drinking. This was not very practical. However, it laid the foundation for more efficient atmospheric water generators. 1960s, atmospheric was dope. Oh, I'm not gonna waste my time. It was already created. It's not nothing new. Not a damn thing new about it. Even this one knows about it. No, it's just a tidbit. Invention atmospheric water pressure was indeed an early innovation, extracting moisture from the air for drinking water, contributing to the development of atmospheric water generators. It's fascinating how technology has evolved since then. Pride, clean drink. It's the same technology, has nothing changed. This fool gonna come on here and act like he created something, man. I'm pissed, bro. Just pissed, bro, because I'm a real creator. And I'm like, I bet none of y'all know who the actual creator was. And then Google tried to hide it. And I just showed you who it was. It was a French guy. He did it a long time ago. This is nothing new. People have been doing this like all throughout the early 2000s. People have been doing it. Like 2-Bit Da Vinci been having one like on his, like they have companies that have been doing this for a while. This is something original. Don't trust these little clown heads that put the sunglasses on, got the headphones on. Dude don't know a damn thing. He just watches a lot of fucking videos. That's about it. Y'all stupid as fuck to fall for it, man.